All right, we are recording again, Spencer. So 5 minutes on the clock right now. Retired Major Spencer Cash running for the seat of mayor in 2022 in the city of Chula Vista. Major, thank you for being with me today. First question right off the bat. Chula Vista is, of course, a fantastic city, countless positives, but like any city, there are probably one or two things that we want to fix or elevate or upgrade. In your eyes, what is that one big issue and how would you address it?
Jesse, thank you very much first for the opportunity. I really appreciate it. And please call me Spencer. I have to share my title, but I really prefer to be called Spencer. The biggest challenge that I would say that needs to be immediately addressed is the reckless spending of the past 8 years. The budget has not been balanced, and this Tuesday, City Council is going to approve or review to approve another underfunded budget. Now, let me share with you that underfunded budgets turn into long-term debt, and long-term debt is then funded by municipal bonds. The city just refinanced some municipal bonds and is touting as a success, but it was actually so that they could avoid a balloon payment that was known when they signed up for the bonds. It's a classic, you have to either pay now or pay later. And our bonds that were let, yes, they said they were fortunate to get a good interest rate because of when they were refinanced, but that was happenstance, and those rates aren't available now. We refinanced under a double A standard, and the best is a triple A standard. I see a significant room for improvement in all areas of our financial management of the city. But more importantly, I'm asking the council to pass a balanced budget so that next year my job won't be so hard. Thank you.
All right, Spencer, we've got 3 minutes and 1 second still on the clock. Question number 2, you've spent obviously time and effort putting together a campaign website. Nowadays, people I'm sure can Google you and find out most things about you when it comes to this campaign. But what is the one thing you want voters to know that they won't find about you online or on your campaign?
Great question. Thank you. So one of the things that I haven't necessarily put out in front of who I am as a humanitarian is that I'm sponsoring a family of 5 Ukrainian refugees. And they came across the border on April 13th with nothing. And I've worked through the process for CalMed, CalFresh, CalWorks, and WIC to get them resources so that they can establish a life here in the city. I'm intimately involved and understand exactly what our resources are available in the community to those that are homeless and indigent. It's opened my eyes and also given me a tremendous understanding of how we help those and how there's also room for improvement and ways that we can address that head on. And before I finish up, let me quickly just say that Jesse, you know I got love for Puerto Ricans, but I got to give a big shout out to the Asian American Pacific Islanders for all the great work that they're doing in our community, not just this month, but every month. Thank you very much for the opportunity.
Spencer, you still got 1 minute, 33 seconds left on the clock. What do you want to use that for? The time is yours. Everybody gets 5.
Wonderful. Excellent. Well, let's talk about the next item on my list, which is creating jobs and bringing businesses to Chula Vista. Now, the other candidates all say that they want to do that, but they're not expressing any real ideas and information about how to do that, particularly doubling down on the failed idea of the University Innovation District. We've got 400 acres that can be developed into a tech and trade school district where there'll be 50 different tech and trades offering skills and certificates in a fully supportable a space that has housing for those that are going to come participate for 6 weeks in a certificate, or families and all the way up to families that are there for say two years, so that they can get credentialing and skills that the nation needs and our community more importantly needs, so that we can build jobs and industries here in Chula Vista.
Spencer, 28 seconds still on the clock. Anything else you'd like to say for voters?
With that, I'd address the needs for the homeless and provide support into the Chula Vista Tech and Trade School District and get them skills and jobs where they can become self-sufficient in a path to prosperity for those that are able and willing to lift themselves up and work towards becoming self-sustaining.
All right, and that is 2-1, and that is time. Retired Major Spencer Cash running for the seat of mayor here in Chula Vista in the year of 2022. Thank you very much, Spencer.
Thank you, Jesse. Take care. Be good.